Hey everybody, this is Cosmic Fall of the Door High School Bass Fishing Team. We had fished the Airport Marine tournament last weekend. Didn't really get much video of me physically talking and breaking it down with y'all like I normally do before tournaments, but I want to put this clip in front of the video and just show y'all some of the clips that we had. So this is aftermath of the tournament. So it was a very tough day. We almost came back with nothing after 8 hours of fishing, which is crazy, but it happens. We ended up finding a point off of that came out towards the main part of the channel of the main river, and this was on the south end of the lake. So on Weiss Lake, you have this canal system that takes you to the north part of the lake, to the south part of the lake, and the boat launch is right in the middle of that canal. And there's a bunch of boat traffic, so it's kind of hard to fish that area because all the boat wakes and stuff, because it was constantly moving. And we ended up fishing the south part at the very end of the day. I went up north a good ways and did not like what I saw up north, so we started working our way down south where the water was more murky and dirty and stuff like that, because the further up north you went, the clearer the water got. So by this point I was fishing every dock that I could find. Nothing was working, and I was getting pretty frustrated with myself for not catching anything, and I think Judd was kind of frustrated too. So we ended up finding this point that came out from main channel, and once Judd threw a swim jig out and was retrieving it back, we saw some shad or some bait fish start to pop up, and this was the first activity of bait fish we had saw the entire tournament. So I don't remember exactly what I was using, but I dropped it off almost off the deck and caught it, put it back up, and I picked up a jerk bait from Mock Baits, and I gave it one little twitch and I was on a fish, and it was just insane. We had caught probably 18 to 19 fish in about the span of 18 minutes before we had to go back to the docks and put the boat back on the trailer. And this was at the very last few minutes of the tournament. So I picked up, I'll show you this little jerk bait that I picked up from Dick's Sporting Goods. It's a Mock Baits jerk bait. I don't know exactly what color it is, but you have a little bit of gold, a little bit of blue, and a purple, and it's like a transparent color, so you can see right through it. So I've caught fish off of that the past 2 times we've went out on the water for a tournament. So it's caught fish. And I'm not a big crankbait or a jerkbait fisherman at all. I'm normally very finesse style, throwing a jig, throwing up onto the bank. Reaction baits is just not my style of fishing, and I need to get better at that. But we ended up catching fish off of that jerk bait, and then once the fish saw that jerk bait, I switched over to this little crankbait, shad colors crankbait, and I threw that, and I caught a few more, and we caught a mix of white bass and spotted bass. But by the end of the tournament, we ended up weighing 3 pounds 9 ounces with 3 fish. And that put us from 91st place, which was dead last, to 52nd place. And I think the winning weight that tournament, I don't remember, it was above 10 pounds. There were some guys out catching them, and I don't know exactly where they went, or if they went offshore fishing, catching post-spawn fish or whatever, but they had caught the mess out of them, and I was very, very thrilled that we caught fish at the very last minute. And my advice to any person to anybody. It can be a pro angler, it can be a high school angler, a junior angler, college angler, is to never give up. You can be skunking the entire day like I was, and had just said, let's go back on the trailer and let's go home and not catch anything. But we kept fishing until the very last minute. Like, I caught my third keeper bass with 2 minutes to spare before we had to head back into the weigh-in. So you never know what's going to attack your lure when you throw it out. You never know when it's going to happen or where it's going to happen. So my advice is to always never give up and keep fishing until the last minute, even if conditions are rough. Anyways, I'm going to share some clips with y'all of the tournament. I hope y'all enjoy, and I will see y'all next time on the Tensas River Delta.
But this is the first shad I've seen all day today.
Yeah, but they're biting it. They just can't get it.
Something's chasing them though.
That's happening. They might could fit that crankbait. Just to catch some.
Hey, that's the first bait fish I've seen all stinking day on this lake.
I'm just reeling slow to try and get something to get it. I hope it's something we can weigh in.
I got one, like legit net. I got one. Fish. You gotta be kidding me. That's good. There we go. Heck yeah. Oh my gosh.
I don't think it's 12.
Check and see if he's 12.
That's 12.
I don't know, man.
All right, fill up the live wells.
Is that better?
Yes.
I would too.
To weigh in? He said he's gonna weigh in.
Yeah, like the way it is.
Huh?
So we're still gonna cast over there. Now you just gotta go to the left.
I thought you were still gonna get it.
No, I wasn't. Trying to do it that way. Back in over. How do you feel about B-dubs?
B-dubs sounds good.
We feel I don't like B-dubs?
What?
Oh, far back. Dang, I thought I could save it.
Hey, I wouldn't be afraid to hit that hole over there. Carson, yours is small, but it's a fish, dude.
Okay. We've only got 2 pounds.
Maybe. Judd, I'd throw it that way. Just to see what's over here. Just cover the water. That was absolutely insane.
If I could throw a drop shot right now, I would, but I don't got time to tie it.
Yeah, no, we ain't got time.
And I don't got time to tie it later.
Hey, I had that one on video.
Oh, really?
On yours.
Awesome.
I didn't get Judd's fast enough to get his on video. But God, we caught like 8 in the span of 120 seconds.
I got a bunch. I'm on a little Mox bait jerk. Oh, Mox jerk bait. Got one.
Got one. Fish on.
Fish on.
I don't think it's very big. I can't even see him. Striped fish. Striped bass. Wrong species.
If it was like a 50-pound striper, I'd still weigh it in just as a joke.
Yeah. Wrong bass.
Still a very fun fish to catch.
Yeah, no doubt. Bye, fish. They're fixing to mess us up.
How did no one find this
It's too open, I think. See, why are they doing that? They're just going in circles.
What are y'all doing? Got another one.
Need
Oh, he's big.
Oh, got one.
He's bigger. Oh my gosh. He ain't too big, but.
Oh, he's a good one. Give me the net.
Come on.
Oh, man. That was a good one. I saw him too.
Not when the net hit it, it got off.
No, I hadn't touched it yet.
No, he hadn't touched the net. Man.
Oh, got one.
Are you kidding me? Right as I cast.
Good gravy.
Oh my gosh. Striper.
Good God.
Stupid striper.
Is that the same one?
Probably. He looks about the same size.
That was not a stripe that you had just a second ago. It was a
No, it was a large
it was a spot.
one. Was it?
I think it was a spot.
No, I have a striper. That's my second striper.
No, I'm talking about the one you had just a second ago.
Yeah, that was a big old spot.
That was a good spot.
I don't know what happened to her.
What are you using, crankbait?
I'm using a crankbait. Hey, I normally don't catch them on a crankbait.
No, you don't, but you've caught like 6.
On crankbait 3. I thought he was using.
No, he's gotten 2. Well, that's right. He was using the jerk bait.
I don't find a joke, but most of the time.
We're on top of a school, guys. And it's a mixed bag.
Some of this spot though.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Watch your rod. Watch the orange rod.
Oh, bring it in.
No, that's a really good one. Yes.
Yes, sir.
That's 12. You don't even need to measure him. We got
It's odd. It's wide.
Yep.
oh, got one.
Good.
No, he ain't hooked good. He ain't hooked good.
He's not real big either.
No, it came off.
Yep.
I'm not getting any more bites.
Oh, you did?
No, I caught 2 on it. Like that.
They keep on hitting me so hard. Well, there were a bunch of spots and oh yeah, just a second ago.
That was a horn.
Hope someone's okay. I know there was a guy in a John boat.
It's a pontoon boat. They're probably just saying hello. That is so wild. We get to this spot and we start catching.
I'm putting the crankbait up and going back to that jerkbait.
Oh, that's what I was getting.
Okay.
Good.
How much on this
Try swim jig?
white one?
Yes, I would, because this is the great, this is the right color.
Got one.
He's good. Do you need it?
Yeah, net.
Net.
He's good.
I see him. That's a stripe.
That's a good shot too.
No, that's a small one. That's a baby.
Better than I'll be. I really thought that was going to be a good bass. These things fight so hard too. It's a bass that's not a bass.
Bass that don't count. Good Lord. Is that number 12?
Huh?
Number 11 or 12 that we just caught in the span of about 8 minutes.
Oh,
You ain't got it.
no, I'm got you.
Okay. Here, let me move the net out of the way. Whoops.
That Charmer is taking a beating.
He might be size.
His size.
Oh, yeah, he's
That's my Mike Iaconelli.
Right, Dora High School, boat 41. 5 fish? 3 fish. $309.
Better than expected. Way better.